So the behaviour, the mind's influence, the procedures, all bring us to today's topic: practice, practice, breakthrough. What I'm going to talk to you about tonight is the power of doing a little bit often, rather than doing, say if you go to the gym twice a week. While you're there, you're going to do maybe an hour's workout, an hour and a half, 2 hours sometimes, because you're there anyway. But actually, it's probably better if you do 20 minutes a day, each day. Because if you do that, it's a lot easier each day to do it. The first thing I'll say is I read about this particular demonstration of the process when I was reading about evolution, the evolution of life on Earth. And it's a thing called punctuated equilibrium, which basically just says that it seems as though when you look at the fossil record, that there are times in the evolution of life on Earth that nothing was happening. There was that equilibrium. Nothing seemed to be going on. Then all of a sudden there'd be these bursts of life, bursts of development, bursts of evolution. And we see that in our own processes, because there are so many times when it seems as though nothing is happening. So when you start to practice something, whether it be a musical instrument or dancing or your fitness or your personal development, you'll make some progress at the beginning. You're bound to learn something, and then you'll hit a plateau where nothing seems to be happening. And that's where people give up. And what I've learned in my experience, and it's the same with this evolutionary theory of punctuated equilibrium, is that there's always something going on. And if you can keep that at the back of your mind, that will help you to push through. Breakthroughs can come at unexpected times, but what do you do while you're waiting? What do you do when it feels as though whatever you are facing will go on forever? You keep going. You keep going because nothing lasts forever. And just like searching for the exit in a pitch dark room, there is always a door waiting to be found. What's more, when you find the way out, you'll realise you were closer to it than you thought. I spoke with a client recently for whom everything is working well at the moment. However, for 8 months around the turn of the year, it seemed as though his life was anything but enjoyable. Nothing was working. The life he knew seemed to be falling apart. Friendships had changed and work had transformed itself from a satisfying experience into a chore which demanded huge effort just to perform even the simplest of tasks. I worked with him on the basics, write a to-do list, and use it to structure his day and plan his week. He persevered but got nowhere. 3 months ago he contacted me saying it wasn't working with the list. He was neglecting it and struggling to establish the simplest of routines onto which he could hold fast. This was my reply. That's all fine. It's a case of getting used to the new routine. Keep trying. Every day is a chance to establish the routine. Put it off if you want, but at some point you will just have to get on with it. This may take days, weeks, or months to get used to. You need to be disciplined, but you will get there. He kept on going, but nothing happened. He grew frustrated, almost desperate, but he kept looking for a way to move forward. 5 weeks ago, from one day to the next, something shifted. He points to a change he made in the way he communicates with people, choosing to be more open, more often, as the catalyst for the shift. But he's also well aware of the hard work he put in over the months before. He is living life more fully now, enjoying the fruits of his commitment and routines. And our conversations these days are much more about becoming more aware and staying grounded as he established himself on a new plateau. He succeeded because he kept going. And that's a huge lesson for me personally as well, not just for the people I work with, to keep going, even though it seems as though nothing is happening. I can't stress this enough, that there is always something going on. We have a limited awareness of the world. We have expectations about how we think something is going to work, and because of those limits of awareness and those expectations, we see a path in front of us and we see our goal over there. What we don't realise is that maybe we have to go this way, or go in all sorts of directions in order to get there, and that if we do go in all sorts of directions, we'll probably get there quicker than if we go down this path that we think we should be going down. So again, it's important to sometimes just let go of our expectations and our thoughts of how we think things are going to work out. All we need to do is set our goal, and we'll talk about this next week when we talk about intention and clarity and vision. All we need to do is set our goal and then take the first step. If you're looking to do something, to practice something, and you think you can benefit from doing it every day, then keep a little chart and just tick each day. You do something, each day you practice, no matter how great or small the practice is, it doesn't matter. I actually write the times that I exercise, so 25 minutes, 28 minutes, whatever, but that's just me. But a tick would do it, because as those ticks fill up, you very quickly, like I've just said, you very quickly get to the point where you don't want any empty boxes on that. It can get very boring doing the same thing again and again and again and again. If you can make it fun, if you can mix it up, great. Find out how you can make it interesting for yourself. But don't be scared of the boredom, don't be put off by the boredom. Sometimes the boredom is part of it. My teacher used to say to me, if you're bored, just be with the boredom. It's okay. Be with the frustration in that uncomfortable phase. It's okay. It's all part of it. And it's a phase. It's not going to go on forever. And if you said at the beginning, if you're patient and you relax and you enjoy that part, then you know you'll come out of it, and you'll have relaxed and you'll gathered your energy for the climb, essentially, because you're going to go up at some point. So enjoy the boredom phase. Be with the boredom. It's okay. So you're going to go away and practice something, see what happens, or continue practicing, or continue enjoying yourself, having fun.